a space for stories that are too good to be muted. We say what others whisper, we empower what others hide. I am loud, I am proud, and I am empowered.
We are too good to be muted. Welcome to
I am empowered.
I am Alexa Ilago,
I am Claire.
mga ka-power to empower for the hour.
hour.
So Claire, kamusta ang imong life in college recently? Of course, as a TCM student sad, no? Especially kay we are third year na. It's very surreal. So how's your kanang journey sa imong college year so far?
Yang kana ang as a third year student TCM, lisod jud siya labi na karon nga ting finals na to and then daghan kay activity, daghan nga ginaapas. And then schedule nimo kay bombarded na kaayo. So gakon ka pressure pud ka sa mong self labi kanaang as a third year kanaang gusto ni mga walay kon bagsak kanaang makapakutan ka
Kay happy to
makapasa ba ko?
graduate,
Like
diba?
baka question daghan ka kon sa mong self kung makaya ba ni mga third year.
Yes, especially as a TCM
Oo.
student, no, because for us, confidence is key. So, it is very important that murag gaka-expect ng tao, no?
Yeah,
We have already
oo.
built our confidence
Na
by now.
okay naman na sila kay master naman siya kay TCM biya. Wala na siya.
Pero in reality, kay Dili, no, we are still learning, we are still empowering
Oo.
ourselves na para we will be good communicators. But even good communicators have flaws, no? So, the TCM program has definitely challenged me over the years, especially karon as a third year. Kay, of course, college doesn't just stay on one level. Magtikalisod yun na siya. And especially now as a third year TCM student, kay we are being challenged to activities that are more outside of the box, like kung ano sa atong professional presentation pa nga subject
Oo,
na always
gabi yung impromptu speech.
every Monday mag-impromptu and every
Like,
grabe.
makuha kasi mo galing nga kaya kaya ako ni program so far.
The pressure is on our shoulders good to be say tawag ani para ma-articulate nato ang atong thoughts, which is good because it is important to be challenged, di ba, Claire? Kay para ma-exercise ang atong pagka-communicator. So, with that, no, that is why we created the I Am Empowered podcast is para ni sa mga aspiring communicators or whoever that is dealing with their self-esteem or self-image. Kay para ma-empower nato and we are able to find ourselves even in the midst of kanang self-doubts and fears. Because we are both here and this podcast is here for you to be able to find that power within you, know, because of course we are too good to be muted baya. No, our voices are meant to be heard, our thoughts and our abilities are meant to be seen out there than just being in one corner, in one box, diba? So, para sa inyo, no, I'm thinking, I know na very impactful kayo ang TCM sa both, of course, kita. How about para sa imo, how do you think I Am Empowered will help those TCM students na ga-struggle sa ilang kaugalingon?
Kana ang bakuan ka sa I Am Empowered by kuan ka helping other people gitaw to build their confidence. Labi na nga ang tao nga gakalisod og storya labi na when it comes to mag-recite ka. And then kana ang just a simple clap sa ilaha bitaw, just simple tap sa ilaha bitaw nga. Ay kana ang okay ra sakto tay mong gi-answer, sakto okay ra man good, mo tanan sila nga okay ra to akong gi-answer. Okay ra to. Oh, like mo nga ay okay ra wala problema, okay ra pero nay niya ani may tay magstoryahan ko sa mga tips sunod niya buhaton. So just a simple tip, just a simple kuan nga kan advice sa iya ha. Maka-help sa iya to be empowered bitaw nga ay next time kani akong buhaton.
So mo nang naata dari, no, para we will be the ates lugar nga maghatag og advice sa katong gabuild pa dun sa ilang confidence. So speaking of being confident in their own space or being safe in their own skin, no, so let us hear from our brand collaboration with Spees.
Speaking of empowerment, our partner for this episode is Spees. We all know that students, videographers, podcasters, content creators, and other creators sometimes crave for a safe space to express. To Space is the studio for you. Space give us this comfortable space to film for our podcast today, sharing this the desire, mission, and vision to provide a safe haven for our listeners and creators to grow, build confidence in order to express freely. Speaking of TCM, I wonder how our communicators are doing.
Oo. I wonder sad, no? Kay, especially kay, like you said, finals,
Finals
na. So, and kanang padung na taog thesis.
Oh,
My
padung
gosh. And
thesis,
then, our road towards graduation. So, the stakes are high and everybody are starting to have second doubts
Oo.
and then kanang mga fears. Speaking of fears and doubts, no, we know that there are many factors gyud nga kaka-affect as to why we become lost. Especially because this episode is named I Am Lost. Ikaw, Claire, kanang napakay kanang personal pinaghuhugutan dira sa
Yes naman,
oo. Naka-feel na ka
Ano ka,
lost
oo.
ka.
Like, kuan ka na ang na-feel ko na when kuan ka na ang second year. Second year na ko.
I see,
Oo,
I see.
kay kuan second year kay na subject nga I need to kuan talk the English nga answer. And then ako ra isa nagipunta na ang instructor. Ako ra isa ni Tindog kay kanang gaso to if na ba experience about kuan ka na ang work. And then, dili na siya gusto nga magtakog. Bisaya gusto niya mag-English. So, ano ko
So, na-pressure ka,
na-pressure
no?
ko. And then, kanaang magani, ang ako mga classmate, wala na nga tawa, nakita na ko silang ayos nga, okay na, Jud, nga magkamali. Okay ra nga, dili ka katubag. Okay ra kung dili ka fluent, ma-speak ka, ma-learn naman mo ang paan.
Diba?
Ma-learn mo siya og-speak.
People have this misconception about confidence now. They think confidence is about being perfect. Confidence is about being flawless. And confidence is about not acknowledging ang imong fears and doubts. Where in fact, true confidence comes from the fact that you are in terms with the concept of making mistakes. Because confidence comes from the fact na gina-acknowledge ni mga tao pa. Because you know that at some point, no matter how much you study for this, no matter how much you learn from that and practice from that, at one point, magkamali gud ka.
Magkamali, Jud.
Yes.
Dili, Jud, perfect ka. Dito sa mo bisag, saan ni mo kuhan.
Yeah, you can sabi
Dili-
pa man nila
oo.
no nga Rome is not built in a day. So it takes time good to build yourself. So true confidence comes from the fact that you acknowledge that you're allowed to make mistakes. It's really okay to feel lost, no? We shouldn't be afraid of that feeling because at some kanang moment in our life, we really experience that that feeling that the world is so big and we don't know where to place ourselves. I have to remember that the first person we should run to is ourselves. Kaya we need ourselves po. And during that time, nga lost ko, I figured that I really needed to step up for myself. So I had myself. And at that time, all I really could hold on was my own encouragement. So, because not other people cannot do that for you. Dili sila ang imong stepping stone para makabuild sa imong confidence, but ikaw. So, what I really did that time was talk myself out of it. And also, I got help, the help that I needed. Because I believe people these days are very scared to get help. But there's nothing to be ashamed of about it, no? Kaya kanang getting help is being brave. And acknowledging that you're lost is being brave. It is also a part of building confidence. Kaya, like I said, part of being confident good is embracing the fact that you can make mistakes and embracing the fact that you are not a flawless person. Kaya acknowledging that takes away the pressure of always having to be perfect when in reality being perfect is not the objective, no? The objective is for you to be happy with yourself. And that's how you attain true confidence, di ba, Claire?
Learn to find your worth again. Kay, mo jud ang atong life. Like, there's no perfect dyan sa atong life, no? So, mo nang fan ka na ang kailan mo mawala sa kadyot until makita ni mo kagaling ang balik.
Yes, that's very true. That's very true kay na-touch ko ato actually. Na-touch ko ato actually kay kanang it is very true that kanang sometimes kailangan yun nimo mo step out sa imong life para makakita na pud ka og another way. Because people think that being lost is the end of the world, but actually being lost gives you another perspective. It gives you another kanang murag bitaw kag camera nga ga-zoom out.
Kung sa'yo mo nabuhat yung
Imong next nga buhaton.
Oo.
Kay sometimes good, pag naata sa situation, we cannot see all the other angles of our life. And sometimes life works in a weird way, no, nga para maka-learn ta, para makakita tag solution sa atong problems. And sometimes stepping out of it and being lost are one of the ways nga para maka-realize ka nga na day other way to go about it and na day other path. Because I think what we need to say sa atong mga kapower no nga, it's okay to be lost because it might be an opportunity for you to find another path to walk on. And also, being lost is not the end of the world. At some point, no, you will find your voice again. Actually, I know aspiring communicators and TCM students, kailangan yun always on the go ang ilang...
On the go, just si TCM. Ay, TCM ni siya, confident pa siya. Oo.
Pero no.
No.
Ay, speaking of that, no, behind the scenes of being a communicator or a TCM student, no, pag mag-speech ta or mag-host ta, people really admire us for being confident and very bibo on the stage. But behind the stage, kay wala di sila
Wala si kabalo, grabe na ang pangulba.
Yes,
sa
grabe.
practice.
Grabe na ang pep talk sa atong togaling.
Grabe na ang yung pressure na. Kaya na ko ni.
Kaya na ko ni. Maganana dito.
Pero pag abot sa mag-perform na ka, mag-host na ka, mawala. Dili ay lang makita lang kay ang kon ni mo lang confident di mo mag-talk. Pero wala lang kita ang behind bitaw sa imo kung sa mga challenge lagi agian ato. Kung sa challenge nimo nga kanang bitaw dili ka mamali para lang perfect tan-awon.
People are built up on the pressure that they need to present themselves perfectly all the time. Where in fact, behind the stage, it takes a lot to be there. It takes a lot to actually face the crowd. And normal ra gyud siya. And I believe that people should start acknowledging that there are two sides of the coin, no? No matter how confident that person may be, there's still something behind that. There's still fears and doubts, gyapon, no? Like even the most intelligent people have their own moments. Even the most perfect speakers and leaders kay magkasayo. And that's what our kapower needs. Ang assurance na magkamali gyapon ta. Because it's a part of empowerment.
It's a part sa kuan ka na ang journey nimo to kuan ka na ang dili bitaw kanang journey nimo nga dili man siya perfect pero at the end of the day bitaw dayon kay may ka nga ay okay ra di ay nga masayop. Okay ra nga dili malos ka kadjot. Ganday day kay nara akay nakuha na nako siya.
It's important na it's also important pag kanang when you feel that way it's important to reach out. And also kanang give yourself praises, give yourself credit, tap yourself na it's okay.
It's okay.
Oo. And then kanang hinumduman nato always know that no matter what happens, you need to remember that we are still people and that it doesn't make you less successful if magkamali ka, doesn't make you less of a person if you're lost. Because it's a canon event. It's a canon event. So that is all for our podcast, mga kapower, no? So we invite you to listen and to keep up with us because I know that although nga atong kaugalingon ang pinaka need nato whenever we feel lost, but of course it's important to maybe tune in and listen to us, mga ates, mga kapowers to empower for the hour, nga you're not alone in this journey. You're not alone in this self-esteem journey. Now we will be there to lift you up.
So this is not just a podcast. This is a journey about remembering ourselves, finding ourselves, and finding our voice. So mga kapower, dili dyan ito kalimutan nga, it's okay to be lost.
It is a saying that I may be lost, but I am not giving up. So
Yes,
thank
yes.
you for listening to the first episode of I Am Empowered, no? Where our voices are too good to be muted.
Stay with us and stay brave. I may be lost today, but being lost is the first step
to be found. Thank you, mga kapower!